The Nets have reportedly expressed interest in Kevin Love. Love has only played 2 games this year. He has he averaged 9.5 points per game, 6 rebounds in 23 minutes during those games. What do you guys think about that?
That'd be an interesting move. But given his large extension he signed with the Cavaliers a few years ago, I struggle to see how they'd be able to fit that.
Yeah, I don't see how they'll be able to do that. And plus, what are the Nets going to give up?
Exactly.
They have nothing. They gave up all their picks to the Rockets.
And they gave up all the young pieces from that 2019 team except for Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
Injured right now.
And, I mean, they don't have any bench pieces to trade for him, so what would they give up at all? Like, are they going to give up their 20, 28, 29, 23 first-round picks?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they do there. So
I think it's just a rumor, yeah.
Yeah, the concept of Love getting over there could be interesting. There's also the Drummond rumor that he wants to buy out.
Yeah, that one has more to it, because if it's true, obviously, because obviously you doubt how they would fit, how they would fit Love's contract, how they'd get him over there, and then also how he fit playing wise. But with Drummond, obviously they've needed a center. And plenty of people tell you he's overrated, this and that. He's still a good NBA center.
Yeah. DeAndre Jordan's not doing it for him.
Yeah, exactly. But Andre Drummond will, and maybe being on a contender motivates him even further. But at very least, he's a good NBA center who can rebound and is a presence in the paint. So that one has more to it because there's actually the buyout part. He's literally just buy out.
Yeah, and we've been saying that Drummond, ever since he really got traded there, was not there to stay necessarily.
Yeah.
He was planned on leaving a while. I'm surprised that he's lasted this long.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. I'm surprised that Drummond and Love and all those players are still there because they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
And given the other moving pieces, Sexton and Garland, I would have thought that they'd already moved them.
And they're kind of the Love trade thing kind of makes sense in a way because they're doing fine without him and He's not in the long-term plans. But to the Nets, they don't have the assets to do it. They don't have the cap space to do it. It would have to be a buyout of sorts or something like that, or even cut him, which I don't think is beneficial because you can trade him somewhere else and they can get a good package for him. But they're doing fine with Sexton, Garland, Jared Allen, who's been an immediate contributor to the Cavs. I think they're doing fine with those pieces. So getting rid of Kevin Love, getting rid of Drummond is probably in the cards for them.
For extra pieces, for extra picks, pieces, young players, role players. So because they have a solid foundation over there.
I just don't think the Nets really have the assets to get either.
Yeah,
to be honest. The only way that I think they could get him is if Drummond gets that buyout to go.
That'd be
there,
and then you
also
take a pay cut.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting though because we're just giving up nothing, just fixing their only problem really.
Yeah, and with Drummond, I think they'd be a real force
because we've seen them; they have no problem scoring the ball, but interior, especially in the East, that's going to be a problem because there's Giannis, there's Embiid. There's, a
lot of good players down there.
And then if you're trying to go into the finals, LeBron, AD, that's where they do the damage.
They pick you apart in the paint.
In the interior, yeah.
So they definitely – they got the perimeter covered for sure, but they need something.
We've already seen them. If you're a starter playing 30 to 40 minutes, they can easily have at least one of or two, Kyrie, Harden, and KD all game. So that solves them usually the scoring, but they just need defense.